Welcome to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex and today we're taking a look at my favourite deals across Switch eShops covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. This video, any price goes if you want the budget. Check out my Thursday edition in the pinned comment, that one I keep everything sub $10 or your local currency. And with that, hit subscribe, join us here on SwitchCorner for reviews and deals near daily, and let's get started. As always then, I do have two winners to announce for two $10 eShop gift cards later in the video and two more to give away. All you need to do to enter, drop a comment down below and the winners they'll be announced in next Saturday's video. Also then, watch out for my new video tomorrow. If you're a beat 'em up fan, I'll be walking through my top 10 favourites. Tales of Iron to kick us off then, it gets a new low price of 33% off. I jumped on this one a little after release, ended up adoring it. In fact, I went out and grabbed a physical copy as well for the collection. It's a 2D action RPG that packs some challenging combat where parries will be your friend. The story, you are the heir to the Rat Throne and you must take it back by battling through what is a broken kingdom, pushing back the Frog Clan. It's a side-scrolling action RPG though, the visuals hand-drawn and stunning, and then customization, you can change things like attack style or equipment. Think your armor, how will that impact your movement if it is heavy? Alongside that then expect crafting, and yeah, it's all supported by this great soundtrack and top quality voice acting. The only unexpected here, it's shorter than I hoped, clocking in around 10 hours though, like granted, I still have things left to do. Eldest Souls then, while I'm on the challenging on this, it's a boss rush style experience, meaning only epic encounters. It's got that Souls-like signature of stamina based combat, and you are out to slay the gods who cursed the lands. Between the encounters though, expect exploration where you can pick up side quests and meet kind of a decent like selection of other characters. Along the way though, claim God's powers to impact your talents and abilities so you can again shape your character as you please. Not an easy game for sure, the first boss destroyed me more than a few times. Get through that though and you'll definitely find the addiction. It's a new low price, 35% off. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue then to lighten the mood, and this it's a well-loved 3D platformer that I'd definitely say kind of a bit on the cult side if anything, but here it's receiving a HD coat of paint. It also then ups enemy count while adding more tools at your disposal from at least what I understand. Packing 20 different boomerangs though, it's a fun little adventure that shows its age, but I still find the charm. Alongside the platforming then, it has new skins, a hardcore mode, 7 levels of 2-player kart racing which I've never tried myself, a photo mode and even some vehicle based moments like a helicopter against a bushfire. It's a new low price, 40% off. If you've never played the original then, that's also on sale right around the same price point, but that one it's not a new low, rather it's matching the low. A Hat in Time then, while I'm on 3D platformers, and this is more of a modern spin. It's one in fact I jumped on pretty late after countless comments about its quality. They definitely were not wrong. It also feels right at home on the Nintendo Switch given its style. Here though we play a time travelling girl with the title of course Top Hat on the hunt for her fuel. This one though, it's platforming, minor combat and a whole host of hats to assist you along the way. Some fun enemy designs though, and there's a lot of variety in its levels. It's well loved though, so genre fans, it's definitely worth a look. It's matching the low price then, 50% off. Descenders then is unique, it's matching the low price of 50% off and straight up, not the best looking game on the system, let's face it. That said though, it's so fast you will rarely notice once you are out of the gate, and I found it addictive. My full review, it's in the pinned comment down below. The idea though, it's actually a roguelite, so you crash too many times, it's going to be back to the beginning. The idea, overcome these mountains, or at least kind of like a set of mountains. The gameplay here, it starts relatively simple and before you know it you'll be speeding and jumping all over the place. Along the way then earn things like sponsors and yeah, really good game, really challenging. The music I like, I don't think it's going to be for everyone, it's kind of drum and bass only. They probably could have done it with a dash of variety, that'd be my big comment on the experience. A Monsters Expedition then is another one I reviewed here on the channel, find that review in the pinned comment down below. A puzzle experience, it started life on Apple Arcade, but this is one of those games that I think it was absolutely worthy of its kind of console debut. Simple enough in concept, explore an open world, use logs to kind of connect these like little islands. It's so well designed though, it finds ways to kind of like teach you the mechanics by doing things, which is a really nice touch over the traditional, you know, text box on screen, but that's also a sign of how well it was pieced together. It's not the most challenging, but if you want something kind of relaxed, this one was an absolute pleasure and you'll struggle to find a bad word against it. It's matching the low price then, 25% off. Flynn, Son of Crimson, then it's my pickup of the week, meaning I can't recommend it. Maybe you want to join me for the ride, and it's one that just got a physical limited print, and I've been meaning to check this one out for a while. It seems there's a ton of comments praising this as their next pickup. It's on Game Pass as well though, so if you want to play it for free and you have the ability, maybe head there first. For me though, it's a 2D action platformer, and that for me, it's kind of where the Switch shines. From what I understand though, you're pushing back against the evil and you can summon a mythical companion to aid you in this quest. Along the way then learn magic as well. Not a huge discount, but it's matching the low here of 25% off. Before we do get to the final 3 games, and it seems Square Enix have a sizable sale on the Switch eShop right now, and a few highlights. Final Fantasy VII, it's matching the low with 50% off. 8, same thing, 50% off, matching the low. Voice of Dragons, we talked to last week, but let's give it another shout out. A new low with 25% off. And then Melody of Memory Kingdom Hearts, that is 67% off. We also then get I Am Setsuna with 50% off, Lost Sphere with 60% off, a game I really liked, and Oninaki with 50% off. These are from Tokyo RPG Factory, published by Square Enix, but lovely little games. Our first winner then, it's going to Master Fee, who highlighted the Street Fighter collection. Well worth your time and still on sale at this point. Congrats so Master, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, a second winner coming up here shortly in the video. Into the final 3 games then, starting with Ashen, and what a gem this is. It advertises co-op play first off, a little bit more passive than you may expect, so look into that first before you jump in. It's not really a reason to come here. Overall though, it's an action RPG with Souls-like elements, you know, basically stamina based combat. It's an open world though, choose where you go, the direction, and it's rocking this really stunning low poly like art style. Expect then on the side of combat a whole lot of exploration, crafting, and then the story. It's kind of that traditional battle of good versus evil. Nothing you haven't seen before. The sound to back this up though is seriously unique, and it's from Annapurna Interactive. They just seem to have an eye for the unique. It's a new low price, 70% off. Our penultimate game of the video then, One Step from Eden, and this one, it's a combo of deck building alongside real-time action and roguelike elements. It's built around a grid system, but given the complexities of the game, I definitely recommend checking out a full review first before you part with that cash. Make sure it's gonna be one for you. The idea though, you're trying to make it to Eden, and yeah, the deck building is where it's at. You know, you can modify your entire deck with abilities and like 300 items and spells. It's procedurally generated then. For replayability, you'll be working with 9 characters. It even has local co-op and PvP, which is for sure unique. Can't say I've tried the co-op myself, but I need to definitely jump in. A new low price, 40% off. Our second winner of the week then, Robin, who's tempted by the physical for Paradise Killer. I've ordered that one myself. I love the game, love the music more. I actually have the final soundtrack. Probably my favourite purchase of 2021. Congrats so Robin, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance to win in the next video. Closing out the video then, Dodgeball Academia. I started to play this on Xbox. Again, it was another one free with Game Pass, but after a few hours it just felt perfect for the Switch. Really wanted kind of handheld. First off though, it's incredibly stylish, the visual design I love, and the idea you'll join Otto at the Academy to train and become what is the ultimate Dodgeball champions. 8 episodes to tackle though, there's a decently sized cast, and between the exploration and RPG gameplay style, it was a really fun time. It never gets too difficult, but the character customization, the party management, it's just kind of as addictive as ever. Maybe a first as well with dodgeball based combat. A new low then, 25% off. And that is another week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week or holding onto that cash? A shout out then to the patrons of the channel who are going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.